Like most Christians, I'm very curious as to when Jesus is going to return. Unfortunately, the Bible makes it fairly clear that no one will know the exact date of when Jesus will return to us. That being said, is it at all possible that the Bible may contain clues to tell us the general season in which to expect Jesus? Some believe that is the exact purpose of Jesus' fig tree prophecy in the Bible. Throughout the Bible, both God and Jesus often equate Israel to a fig tree. In the Old Testament, God told his people that he would send them a Messiah to save them. God described the Messiah as a righteous branch of the fig tree of Israel which would bear fruit or figs. The Bible tells us that fruit represents righteousness which can only be achieved through faith in Jesus Christ, who is the righteous branch. The Bible also tells us that there will be severe consequences for anyone who does not produce fruit. During his ministry, Jesus warned his disciples that he would be rejected by Israel. Shortly after that, Jesus approached a fig tree in search of fruit, and was disappointed when he found none. Jesus then cursed the fig tree for not bearing any fruit. To their surprise, Jesus' disciples found the fig tree withered and leafless the next day. Some believe Jesus was actually using the fig tree to prophesy the fall of Israel, because it had not accepted him as their Messiah. Jesus was crucified by the Israelites soon after this. Only 70 years after Jesus' death, the fig tree of Israel did in fact wither up when Rome destroyed the Jewish temple and Jerusalem in 70 AD. God's people quickly scattered to the four corners of the world. Jesus' disciples then told the Gentile nations that they too could be saved as long as they would accept Jesus Christ as their Messiah. Those that did were likened to a wild olive branch that was grafted onto Israel's fig tree. During his ministry, Jesus was asked by his disciples when he would return again. Jesus said that one day the fig tree would bloom again, and that when it did, whatever generation was alive when that happened would also witness the return of Jesus Christ. Now, some believe that if Jesus used the analogy of a fig tree withering to prophesy the fall of Israel as a nation in 70 AD, then therefore, Jesus using an analogy of a fig tree blooming again must be him prophesying Israel becoming a nation again in 1948. Jesus said that the generation that witnessed this event would also witness his return before they died. So that leads to the question of, how long does a generation live? The Bible makes it very clear that a generation lives anywhere between 70 and 80 years. Therefore, according to the Bible, the generation that witnessed Israel become a nation again should last until 2028. Some believe that Jesus used the fig tree prophecy to tell us that he would return at some point before that year. Now, I'll be the first to tell you that I am no Bible expert. I am just a big fan of Jesus, and I can't wait for his return. But please, let me know what you think. Leave a message in the comments below. I also believe that there is a more important message here, and that is that God has given us a righteous branch through Jesus Christ, which allows us to also be righteous. In this way, Jesus truly is God's rescue plan for us. And if you haven't already, I strongly encourage you, give your heart to Jesus. I promise you won't regret it. Well, thanks for watching, and God bless.